how being too nice makes your life miserable.
Being too nice gets you nowhere in life. And then I got a whole bunch of backlash.
I actually got asked a question. They were like, why are you so nice? Like, what is like your end game?
The human race is divided in two distinct sexes, male and female. While the typical man is a simple creature, there exists a subgroup, the nice guy, a dying breed of chivalrous, romantic, domesticated gentlemen whose qualities are desired by the opposite sex, allegedly. However, they are dismissed and confined in such concepts as the bestie, work husband, and the dreaded friend zone. Joe, Jason, and Manny are the last of the nice guys.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another exciting edition to the Last of the Nice Guys. I am one half of your, well, not half, but I'm one of your
You're
hosts.
bad at fractions.
I am. I'm just one little incy-bincy, little bit tiny portion.
Absolutely, you're right. Insignificant is right.
Yeah, and with me are
Jason,
Manny,
And Juan.
special guest Juan.
Oh.
I've created fire.
I don't know. Whatever you're doing with your mouth, it stopped.
I was trying to do the
cheering. There it is. I don't know. See,
It's a perfect cheering as I'm creating fire in my background.
This is what it sounds like. It goes. That's what we're hearing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these headphones, but they're like fucking up. Anyway, Juan has a very good topic today. Even though I have no idea what it is, but
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. It's true. I don't know what it is. That's the new thing, guys. Just, ladies and gentlemen, let's think. We used to discuss the topic before we got on our podcast. Now, because we like our reactions, we don't tell each other where our topics are till the day of. So
I have no clue what the
understand that whatever we talk about on these podcasts, like for the last couple episodes, you get the raw, unfiltered responses because we don't have time to do the PC version of our responses. Just
I have
throw that out there.
No clue.
All right, so Juan, welcome as our.
Thank you.
I would say you're our second official guest, but our first official guest turned into a co-host immediately. So technically, you're the first official guest that we have for this podcast. So welcome. Of course, for some of you guys who do not know, if you follow Big Vibe Studios, Juan and I are the hosts of the Keep It the Geek Bros podcast. So a little bit is spilling over here, and Juan really wanted to join us because he had a topic he really wanted to discuss. So let's go for it, Daddy.
So
Daddy.
There's been a few statements that I've made this week that got me into hot water with with just in general, but
the racial comments.
No racial comments there. No racial comments. I keep that out of my my repertoire. We're talking about. I said a statement, and I want to see what you guys have to say. We'll dissect it. Being too nice gets you nowhere in life, and then I got a whole bunch of backlash. Now I'm talking about Generation Z backlash. Some people that I've said that statement to, who were like considered my age, what called millennials. I forget what age gap that is, but either way, anybody be born in 2000s, tend to say no. You have to be nice. Being nice does get you a lot of places versus not. So I'm trying to think to myself, have I been doing it wrong my whole life then? Because man, I had a tough time growing up, being bullied and all that stuff, that I had to put a strong character on. Yes, I was nice and I was respectful, but that didn't get me where I wanted to be. And it was until I put up the strong asshole character that got me to where I am now. So I pass the ball on to y'all.
That's just so great. It's so great. It's funny because I've been saying this a lot.
I think it's hilarious because Jason, you actually made a comment to me earlier today about being nice. So.
I did.
Care to share
I
with the
said,
world, please?
what? No, I said what I said. I said Juan is joining us, guys. Please be nice. And I singled out Joe, and then what?
I'm always nice. What are you talking about? I'm
Shut the
always
fuck up.
nice.
And then Manny's like, well, what about me? I don't have to be nice. I'm like, Manny, you're
Yeah,
always nice.
because
You're always nice. You're disgustingly nice, basically. So,
No, Manny's overly nice.
Manny is
like
disgustingly nice.
he's like
It's
he's like
disgusting.
he's like a living angel.
Exactly. So,
Aw, for anybody
But-
paying attention out there, not throwing up, pay attention. This is nice. I like to hear
Are
this.
you one of those that they write in the yearbook? Never change. You're so
yeah,
nice.
Yes, yes.
Manny, you should never change.
Ever since Manny read that, he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I got this.
I was laughing because I was actually found my middle school yearbook when I was bullied the most, and every person that wrote in this was, "When you're so sweet, you're so nice, never change," bruh. BS. It wasn't until I put a strong ass character.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the shit got started
Yeah.
getting real, and people started respecting me for who I was.
And so that's
And the-
that's funny. So the phrase I've been saying to people a lot lately, and I'm not trying to, I'm not saying this is who I am or this is what I subscribe to, but it's the real world that I see. I would say, and I've said it very many times, the ruthless thrive in this world.
Right.
And that's what it is. The
Right.
ruthless thrive. Now, ruthless it sounds negative. It can be a negative connotation, but it could be what Juan said. It could be that you're a very strong person, you know what you want, or it could also be you're stepping on people's throats, you're backstabbing, and you're being a prick to get what you want. But regardless, the ruthless do thrive in this world. It sucks. It's just reality. If you are, the quintessential nice guy, nice girl, nice person, you don't get far in this world whatsoever. Not this world. So I absolutely agree with Juancho.
Yep.
You have to be cutthroat to advance at all, and it's a lesson. If I want to reflect on last week's episode, that's something I would have told myself in the past.
Well, first off, this
be more ruthless.
world is not nice to begin with.
Right.
No.
It's not
it's
made for
not.
nice people. It doesn't
It's not
exist for
nice.
nice people.
Yeah, especially now. It's not nice to begin with. So I don't think having a nice, I mean, you could be nice in general, but keeping like a overly nice, no offense, Manny, personality.
Listen,
It won't get you. It probably will get you only so far, and then you'll hit like a brick wall where someone's gonna be like, "Hey, man."
It'll get you as far as whomever appreciates. Well, I shouldn't say appreciates, uses it and to their advantage. That's as far as it'll take you.
Yeah, that's like let me take advantage of this dude now or this girl.
Yeah.
Because he or she is being super nice.
And I think that also to blame was also we as we saw the generation of what do you call internet age versus non-internet age. You saw that gap now, and now you see that what was there before, now you see it more. So I think being extremely nice now really, like Joe said, doesn't really get you a lot, because you have to deal with a lot. You have to deal with so much, and you have to constantly deal with either social media and in person and at work and this and that. It's just very overwhelming. And it's survival of the fittest. Goes back to where it was back in the days.
Yeah.
The strongest survive. Yes, you can be respectful. You can respect everybody's opinion. That's my opinion. But being nice to get where you need to be, you need to play your cards right. And being too nice doesn't get you anywhere. Unfortunately, even in corporate America, it's not going to get you
Oh
anywhere.
yeah, definitely not.
Not even. You mean especially in corporate America. What are you talking
you got to
about?
be real cutthroat in corporate America to get anywhere.
Absolutely.
What did they say? No one likes a brown nose or something like that.
Yep.
Is that similar, kind of, in a way?
It's kind of racist, but yeah, we'll go with that.
That's not nice.
No, that's just Joe being consistent. That's just Joe being consistent. Okay.
That's not nice.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm expecting a little one, a male, little one in July, and he's going to be part of. Rachel said shit like that, and then,
that was really good.
and he's going to be considered one of the quarantine babies, such as like the boomers and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, like, what kind of generation is he going to grow up to? Is he still going to grow up to the generation where you have to be extremely? No, I'm going to teach my kid to be a tough ass, and be able to get out there and survive on his own.
Right.
I can't expect, I'm going to teach him respect. That's number one thing. But respect versus being nice is two different things. And I think Generation Z has it confused and can't separate them because they always just want to combine everything. They want to combine everything together and make it into a mess. When separating two things separately, it makes more sense. Respect versus being nice.
Yep.
I don't know why they combine them, and then at that point it confuses on when you're dating, when it makes things worse, because you can respect the next gender, however they want to call themselves, but you lose a lot of stuff when people are going, oh, but you're so nice. No, I'm being respectful to you. I'm not being nice.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
They can't tell the difference. It's hard for them to tell the difference.
That, and they probably never had that kind of I don't want to say like attention, but that kind of action or attitude towards them that they don't really know how to handle it. So, you know, they've gone through their entire lives with somebody just like, hey, listen, like I'm real cutthroat. I don't give a shit how you feel. And they're like, oh, I like that. And then next thing you know, a random guy's like, I will hold the door open for you. And it's like, why? What are you doing? Like, well, I don't understand. What do you want out of this? Like, I'm sorry. I was just being nice. I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I actually, quite recently, like, you know, what, yesterday? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sounds all right.
This actually came out of Jason's mouth. No, I actually got asked a question. They were like, you know, why are you so nice? Like, what is like your end game? And I'm like, I don't have one. That's just who the person who I am. I'm just a nice guy. I don't need a reason to be nice. There's no end game for me. I don't think like at the end of the day, like, oh, if I get enough tally marks, you know, maybe I'll get that prize. Like it's stupid.
Nookie.
Yeah. And I really don't care. I'm just generally a nice person. And, you know,
well, that
Mama
means
didn't raise no fool.
That means you have an agenda. That means that there's something shady about you. That means that you're disingenuous. That means that you want something. Or that you're so
right, and
that's
always
that's what it is.
It's
what
always
do you want, Manny?
What do you want?
That's what it comes down
to. And then the moment that you stop, it's like, yeah, he really did want something.
Exactly.
Obviously, you know, obviously, like, why did he stop? Like, I stopped because of your.
If you do, you know, it's
right?
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Situations.
Yeah, it's like, you know, that little reaction that you had there. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit no more. Like it makes no sense. Like I don't understand. If you didn't react to it in a positive manner, why would I continue doing that? It makes no sense. Like it's just the world today. It's a sad story, you know.
It's that being nice is either seen as suspicious or as a weakness these days. That's the problem. Yeah. And the weakness part is, which is what I put up there, is like a doormat. It's a doormat. You know, I actually found a picture. It says how being too nice makes your life miserable. So it's an actual article that's up here that unfortunately won't load. But yeah, how being too nice makes your life miserable.
It's true though.
That's a sad part about it. You know, is that that's a thing. Being nice can be a negative for yourself. Well, you know, that's the world we live in.
And
you know?
I think that
even on the corporate level, it's like, oh, once you're nice to one person in a certain kind of way, you got to do it to somebody else. And then if not, it becomes it's very conflicting. And then you end up looking like the kid in the corner of the sandbox, just trying to be nice to every other kid.
Yep.
And it's like, you know, everybody's like, why are you trying to do that?
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
You get looked at funny.
Yeah.
You stand out.
And at some point you start getting bullied for it. And it's like, oh, we're grown ass people. Why am I still getting bullied? Stop.
Look
like
at my nice guy. Look at the nice guy.
My feelings.
I kind of bullied Manny by saying his niceness is disgusting.
But see, I don't.
You did bully them though. That was a bully.
I let it roll off. I don't care. I'm like, listen, this is who I am. Take it.
No, I pictured
just take
Manny,
it.
after Manny saw that he went into the mirror, he looked in his face, like, am I disgusting? So
I did. The asshole in me was like, you know, the one that I expressed that I keep him at home. Him and I had an argument. Like, yeah, see, other people are trying to notice this shit. See, you better stop that.
Told you it ain't worth it.
Is that what you were
Manny's Nice is like that 1950s black and white sitcom where everybody's just friendly in the neighborhood. That's Manny. Hey guys. How
This is
are
the
you
first
today?
episode of WandaVision.
Yeah, I was just-
Hey guys, how are
Hey
you?
guys.
Hey, Mr. Rogers, how are you doing today? Oh, okay,
Hell,
I'm
hot.
great.
Howdy ho, neighbor. Like,
He's that episode of WandaVision where the guy was cutting through the actual like rock
Yeah.
slab. That's who he was.
and just stop.
Good
and like,
morning, guys.
oh, hey,
How are you? What do you mean I'm cutting through this? That's great. It's great, fantastic.
it's a great and glorious day today.
I think
Yeah,
to
so-
understand that better, I think a lot of people actually need to get into a little bit understanding how corporate American business works, because a lot of it is similar to a reflection of what the current life situation, the current social status is based on that. Because and I studied a little bit of that during college, and a lot of my personality, a lot of the stuff that I know now came from that. And when I was going there, I was wondering, I was like, God damn, man, this shit's cutthroat. I mean, you gotta know who to talk to, what to say. And
How to say it.
in a moment you don't say something right, you're out. You're out
Yep.
of the picture.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I sit back, I'm like, and reflecting on me, I'm like, what do I have to do? And it wasn't until a moment that I started like, chopping heads and being more assertive. And then people started looking at me like, what happened to you, Juan? You used to be so nice. I'm like, I haven't changed. I just don't cut the crap anymore. I just said, enough is enough, and I want to do things my way. Why do I
Yep.
have to meet up to standards? And
Right.
that's what's happening now. There's so much being thrown at you every single day that society now expects you to be A. No, I want to be B, and leave me the hell alone. That's it. This is my beliefs. This is what I want to do. If I don't believe in you, then I'm being mean. No, I'm still the same genuine person. It's just my beliefs.
Juan nailed it so hard because he's literally describing word for word what I'm dealing with right now. So amazing. That's exactly. I completely agree with you because that's
I agree too. I agree. I
no,
mean,
because he's literally describing exactly what I'm currently dealing with. So that makes sense why you say that. That makes perfect sense because if people
Yeah.
don't um expect you to be a certain way, especially nice in this instance, then you're looked at as like this guy seems to be a little off. Like what's wrong with him?
yeah.
So-
Or the worst part is you're a certain, like, you have a mannerism for a certain wavelength, and then just the one time you slip up, everybody's like, whoa,
Mhm.
what was
Yeah,
that? That was
like,
that was
what
completely
happened?
out of character. Like, do we need to watch this person now? Like, is he going to be one of those individuals that, like, I have to watch myself at the middle of the night, like an axe murderer? Like, what was that? What was that? Like,
You've
I need to,
changed.
like,
I
what's
hear that,
going
bro.
on?
You've changed. You stand up for
It's-
yourself and you've changed. You say no, you've changed. Like God forbid, But I agree. I mean, the old Juan was a pushover. Can you, he was a pushover. I never met the guy that I met. I never imagined him on a cold, dark night in the woods in a tent telling somebody to shut the fuck up out loud. I would never imagine that. Okay, and not just shut the fuck up, but shut the fuck up. Okay, with that.
Oh wow,
With
That's
the
deep.
deep monotone, huh?
Listen. Okay, so I don't.
Damn.
We went camping. Okay, we went camping.
In a
and
world.
It was a long night, and one of our camping guys was yelling at me or talking to me, that is, through the camps, and I had my own camp. And all I remember hearing, and I brought this up on the other podcast, but I have to bring it up here. And all I remember, crazy. All I remember is Juan saying, "Hey, you want to go spend? You want to go stay with Jason?" He said, "No, shut the fuck up." Yo, you don't get it, man. That way, it was so rough, and it's so real. I was giggling in my tent. I was so nervous and so uncomfortable. It was great. And it wasn't a bad thing. It was really, really funny. So I'm just like, whoa, the one I met, X number of years ago, he'd be like, hey guys, hey, listen, I need to sleep. I need to go to bed. Would you mind? No, okay, I'm gonna go to my car then. That's so coming into your own is not always positive for those who know the old you or the you that they prefer. They want to be able to walk over you. They want to be able to say that, and they don't want assertiveness from you. They don't want that because
But now you're this goes to the people that are our age, but now we are going to start dealing with more people of Generation Z comes into our employment,
Mhm.
who who we're going to be dealing with more, and they're the way they think, it's completely different from what I think. And now to the point, I feel that I'm that old guy that I used to resent when I was growing up. I'm like, I'm never going to think like that. Now, the other people, the people younger me, the younger generation looks at me like that.
Yep.
And I'm like, but no, I don't want to push I don't like to push my beliefs onto anybody. But the one thing that I would love for everybody to learn is that you have to learn how to balance things. And yes, be respectful. I keep saying this all over. Be respectful to everyone. But there's a difference between being nice and being respectful.
Right. You can work with somebody and you can do the job and work with them, but you don't have to be nice to them.
No,
you don't have to like them.
You don't
can
have to like them.
You can just do the work. And professional courtesy in general is all independent. Professionalism, all that's independent from being nice. You don't have to be nice. You just have to be respectful and do your thing, you know?
Like
So I
like all
absolutely
these
agree.
Karens running around out there, like it's my constitutional right to call you a piece of shit.
It is their constitutional right, you know? I'm not gonna lie.
Even that is true though. I mean,
You know?
there's so many.
I will fight for your right to call me a piece of shit, but watch your back. So
I've been watching a lot of stand up and Trevor Noah lately, and this is a lot of this, like the idea of being nice nowadays is just, not only is it misconstrued, it's the opportunities are being missed.
it's a joke.
Yeah, so it's like you try to be nice, you try to be, welcoming and warming to your neighbor, but your neighbor's like, "Oh, fuck off." Like, why are you even like,
Yep.
why are you even looking at me? Stay out of my space. 6 feet,
Yeah.
man, please. You're like, well, I just,
Are you invading somebody's personal space? That's another callback to another podcast.
all the time.
That's two callbacks, two previous podcasts. You should listen to them, guys.
But it's just, it's labeled as being negative out, actually. Now being too nice is just, it's a negative thing. And it's just like, it confuses me. Like, where were you growing up? Like, how did you grow up? Like, were you not coddled enough, or were you coddled too much?
From the hood. Nobody's nice in the hood.
But still, like,
Nice.
I grew up in the hood too, but I left that shit, when I moved down here, and I'm, if I get a hug from somebody, I'm not gonna go, "Whoa, what are you doing?" Like, what's going on? I'm gonna freak out.
You're not gonna do it because you're gonna be the one doing the hugging. Come here, bring it in for the real thing.
stop.
I do. Hey, listen, I'm a hugger. You shut your mouth.
Bring it in for
I'm
the
a
real
hugger.
thing.
Come here, guys. Like
You know,
that video
what
I sent you
what
earlier.
I'm curious about is if you can briefly touch upon the scenario, Juan, that made you make that statement. What exactly inspired you to make that statement? You don't have to go into this details if you don't want to.
No, I can. I was talking to one of my coworkers at the second job, and I was just trying to throw some knowledge out there. We were talking about
Listen here, you whippersnappers.
this,
In my day.
business, and sometimes something you can learn that I've learned is that being nice will not get you anywhere, bro.
That's when the pitchforks came out. All the pitchforks came out then.
Yeah, pretty much. And I work with a very
Exactly.
openly individuals, very liberal, if you want to say. And I'm okay with that. They're very cool people. I love them to death. I love working with them. But when they came out with pictures, they're basically ripping me a new one. Like, no, that's not right. That doesn't get you anywhere. Look at this world now. Yeah, you're gonna be nice. Go be nice right now in this world. Where is it gonna get you? Please tell me, where is it gonna get you? Nowhere. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. You have to adapt your personality to what the current situation is.
And
Yes,
it's not
if
just
things get better.
It's not the current situation. It's different with every person. The way that I'm nice to you, I can't be nice to Jason. Not just because I don't like Jason now that he's coming off the air right now. I can talk so much smack.
Get him.
Get
Get him.
Yo, that short little bastard. Yo, I can't stand him, yo. You know what I'm saying, yo? Oh, he's back. Hey,
He's back. He's
Yeah,
back.
that
back.
guy
He's
Jason's
back. Hey, guys,
dickhead.
so-
sorry. Hey.
but you have to handle your level of niceness. Like, you kind of have to. It's got to be like a dial button. Like you got to dial it to a 4 with
Four's too
Juan. And then with Jason, you got to go back to like a 2.5. And with Joe, you just go straight to 0. You just got to go all the way over. Yeah, bro.
No, not in. Well, see, he's being generous. You see, with you turn it off. Like, not even 0, just off. You only.
But that's the bad part of the state of society now. It's just that, the word nice is now just looked at as a negative aspect and a negative, attribute in your personality. It's like, oh, that guy's nice. Well, fuck him.
Yeah, it literally has to do. He's right though.
But I do.
literally
But,
has to
but
do
see,
with
I agree
society.
though. I absolutely agree. I don't. That's why I keep saying you as I'm considered a former nice guy. I don't want to be labeled a nice guy anymore. I'm tired of it. I hate that phrase. You're not. No, I'm not. I don't want to
I'm
hear
bringing
it.
it back.
I
Just
take
like
I take that a little bit a little offense because when I hear nice guy, I hear a throw rug. When I hear nice guy, I hear pushover. I hear nice guy, I hear friend zone. When I hear nice guy, I hear work husband. When I hear nice guy, I hear bestie. No. So
You
I,
had a,
I
you
no.
had a lot of work wives. I remember.
No, exactly. Exactly. He
No,
knows.
I know. It's
I
just
had-
funny. It's funny that you said bestie.
No. So like being like so for me, there's no stock, there's no merit in being the nice guy, being nice. There's none of that, So yeah, I see it. I'm on that board. I don't call me a nice guy. I'm a former nice guy because I'm definitely a shell of who I used to be. But when I hear that term, man, you're a nice guy, I'm like, it bothers me a little bit because it's perceived weakness, and I hate that. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
Before coming on here, I found something because I wanted to actually get the right definition of nice. Do you know the word nice? It turns out it began as a negative term derived from the Latin nexius, meaning unaware, ignorant.
Oh,
This sense
shit.
of ignorant was carried over into English when the word was first borrowed via French in the early 1300s. And for almost a century, nice was used to categorize a stupid, ignorant, or foolish person.
holy shit. Great. Now all of our viewers are like, hey guys,
I
you
feel-
should
I
change
feel-
your title.
You should
feel
change your
vindicated.
title, gentlemen. Make it the bad guys now.
Yes.
We're the bad guy. No.
After this episode, we're gonna be called "How Nice
the
Guys
last
Turn
of
Bad."
yeah, exactly. We should do that because
No, we call it last of these nuts. How about this? This is the last of these nuts podcast.
You know what's funny? That would be a great title.
I
I promise that our finale, whatever that may be, God forbid, hopefully never, we'll call it "Last of These Nuts" podcast. I'll even
and
have
you
the
know what?
voiceover guy say it.
You know what's a great movie, a great example of what I'm talking about? The movie Nice Guy, where you guys remember that movie where the guy has the horse and he goes to a different school because he's bullied. He was very sweet and he ended up being a total asshole and got
Oh,
him
that
to like
skinny guy, right?
yeah, the skinny guy. The movie was
Yeah.
I
called The
gotta
Nice
check
Guy.
that out.
I
And he
remember.
became super popular. But what got him to be popular? He was still kind and respectful, but he was being ruthless and like strict. Like this is why he came to Command and Conquer, and he got to the top of being popular of the second school where he went to. That's what I'm referring to.
So how
Yeah,
did that?
essentially, I essentially also I think it comes down to like being a certain way, like especially in this case, nice. Like it's a trend almost in today's society. Like we were talking before, if you're not a certain way, you're dubbed as like a lunatic or crazy or fucking like who is this guy? He
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
asshole. This guy. Like you are something if you are not being something. Like
If you're an
it's just-
other, yes. If you're
you know
an
what I'm saying?
other,
And in this case, this clicks to what you were saying, Jay, is that you don't dub yourself a nice guy no more. And I understand why, because of your experiences. So experiences also have a big portion into quote unquote being a nice guy, being not a nice guy. It's also about experience. I think, in my opinion, being being like a nice guy or not a nice guy stems from experiences and stems from if it's trendy in today's society. Because and I really think that today's society dubs a lot of things like these ridiculous things like cool, fun to do, nice, like these fucking like I'm not a fan of TikTok.
I'm not either.
I don't have a TikTok account. I'm not ashamed about it. I don't give a fuck. But I just think that like this silhouette challenge, like if you don't do these things, oh, who are you? Like you're not doing
you're
this
not
challenge.
cool.
You're not cool. Like it's just like it to me. It doesn't make any. It never.
it's Lemmings.
Made
It's
sense.
Lemmings mentality. It's a sheep. It's a mob mentality. It's
Yeah, it's like this. You
God
have
forbid
yeah,
cognitive
exactly.
dissonance if you want to go to that point. So
Right.
And I'm gonna make a correction really quick. The movie is called The New Guy.
Yeah, the new guy. I was about to tell you. I was waiting for
Yeah,
you guys to
with
finish.
DJ Qualls is the skinny guy's name.
You know what? It rings a bell.
I gotta check
Old
it out.
movie.
Now I gotta see it.
Yeah. And he was bullied in his old school.
Yeah, and then he changed his whole persona,
Right.
dyed his hair blonde, or like just frosted it on top and became like this asshole. And then
He
all of a
started
sudden
Barry
he's
College
famous.
when he came out.
No,
Yeah.
but some of that stuff like that actually happens though. I mean, that's because like Juancho in junior high school, I was bullied to holy hell. I mean, I was teased. Now the kids back then weren't as
Rightfully so.
ruthless as they were. Yes, rightfully so. Thanks to Joe. You know what it was my karma because I was being treated bad in the past because I knew I was going to treat Joe like shit in the future. So that's what it was. So basically, I was teased, and when I went to high school, I completely reimagined myself for high school, and I became, and it was more bearable. I even took one of the teasing names that they did in junior high school and made it my persona in high school, and said, "That's it. That's who I am. I'm Dr. Jam, whatever. So
he's part of the chess club. He was part of the club.
You want to hear another story, another background story of a nice guy turned asshole?
Oh, okay. True. Very true. That's Cobra Kai. If nobody understands that reference, but yes. What nice guy turned
bullied, and then he just turned into a bully himself.
A real fucking asshole.
No, but he turned nice guy again, though, or sort of, kind of like the redemption arc. So,
I think he still remained that, but I think he became more respectful.
Maybe he found the middle ground. Maybe he found the balance.
I think that's what's missing.
So,
unfortunately, I don't think that with the current generation, because they're very one-sided, I don't think we'll be able to cross the gap of this and we're just gonna continue to see more and more of this happening because unfortunately, until somebody says, hey, maybe we should start being a little bit more open-minded, but when you're one-sided, a lot of things don't get
God, you're asking for open-mindedness from society? I think you're asking for too much.
Oh,
way
too
much.
I'm not asking. I know it's not gonna happen.
No, he's not asking. Okay, he's demanding. Okay, that's right.
Shut the fuck up.
I was gonna say, shut the fuck up. Open-minded. So, Juan, how did the conversation end after everybody jumped on piling you and said you're a piece of shit?
Nothing. They just continue expressing themselves. So they're like, "You're just an old man. You don't understand."
And you're what?
And you're a man. That's basically.
And you're a man.
Oh, so you were talking to women?
No, well, no, gay and no, they're a man.
Oh, okay.
Some of them were gay, but at the same time, they were just like they ripped me a new one.
Well, like, what was some of their response? You say that, but what
the response was? What? No, that's not what it is. This is why the world is that way. This is why we see what's happening in the politic environment now. You see what's happening in the world. No, you can't. You have to be nice. You have to be kind. But I'm like, but
there's always going to be.
At this point, I'm not going to be sit there and switch anybody and try to convert anybody's mind. It felt like I was converting their religion. To be honest with you, when I was talking to them, I was like, "Oh, okay,
I'm sorry.
I know how that feels like. They're brainwashed.
Yeah.
They're brainwashed."
So I'm like, no. I'm not here to convert anybody.
They're aware that this world will never not have those kind of people in it that take advantage of nice people, that take advantage of these situations. So you have to be. You can be kind, but assertive. You can be, you can have a backbone, but
you gotta
nice is
you
like
gotta find that balance.
Showing your belly, you know what I'm saying? That's when I hear nice, I'm like, it's literally just okay. Step on me, roll over, show my belly. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, step on me. Here you go.
See, I will never let society change that about me. I don't care. You can call me a nice guy. You can call me overly nice. You can complain about it to the day I die. I do not care. You can call me disgusting. Yes, I don't care. I'm going to. That's just who I am. I'm going to push that to the end. I'm going to bring it back. Justin Timberlake brought sexy back. I'm bringing nice back. Okay. I mean, well, not the proverbial meaning of it. Obviously, I don't want to be ignorant about it.
Allegedly,
right.
But I'm not going to change that. Like this is you
Give
know, a
it
part
time.
of my DNA.
Society will break it down enough. Give it time.
No, no.
Every
Now they won't.
almost
No.
every nice guy gets broken down by the world. So
It's not gonna happen, man. Like, listen, I can switch it on and off as I see fit. If I, you know, I'm a lover, not a fighter, but if I gotta fight you, I'm gonna definitely go hard. Like that's just the kind of person that I am. I'm not afraid to fight, but I'm also not afraid to be kind about it. I mean,
Manny is one of those rare exceptions that he has that balance.
I will fuck you up, but I'll be nice about it.
and then I'll look at you and say sorry.
Manny will be one of those people where he'll fuck somebody up and be like, man, get up. Let me, and he'll like reach your hand down. To
Exactly.
He'll be like, get up, man. Come on.
Yo, does your arm hurt? Did I break your arm? I'm sorry.
That's right.
Sorry.
What be something, man?
Like,
Let's go.
like, get up. Are you hungry? You want some food? Come on.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's get you a hamburger. You know what? You probably would have won that fight if you ate a burger. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You're just so skinny.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got a good point though. The moment you let society dictate how you are and how you react to certain things, and then it's over for you.
Yeah, and
it's over. It's over.
And that's the problem with everything that's going on. Like I watched a stand-up comedy special with Bill Burr, and he talks about
I love Bill Burr.
Yeah, and he was talking about I don't remember which one it was. But he was talking about how you know, when he was younger, his mom and his parents didn't hug him because they were afraid that he would turn out to be gay. Because, you know, obviously back in those days, it was frowned upon.
Well, that was scientifically proven that hugs for your kids turns them homosexual. You do know that, right?
Back then,
yeah,
I had plenty of hugs, and I'm still on the fence. Listen.
If you guys saw the Instagram post this man sent me, and he said this could be us, but I'm just
listen. I'm gonna put this out there. Listen, two of my favorite comedians, Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. Okay, they have their own podcast. They have their own big thing that they're doing for the big game, because it can no longer be called the Super Bowl anymore. But they're doing their own live stream.
You're officially sanctioned or licensed by
right.
Yes,
right. So
the big game.
Fucking stupid, man.
So they put a post out, and I sent it to Jay, and I was like, that's gonna be us. And then I mentioned him. They want a voiceover. They're gonna read this over their own show. So I was like, dude, let's do it. Like, whatever. But that being said, there was a little bit of nudity.
There's a lot of nudity, but
it has nothing to do with how much I was hugged when I was younger, though. Okay, I was loved when I needed to be loved, and I got my ass beat when I got my ass beat. Thus, turning myself into the individual that you see today as the nice guy, switched on, and as the asshole,
switched on.
When it's on.
It's on. When it's off.
He made the frown face. When it's on.
No.
I'm just joking. I'm not kidding, because I still hug and kiss my boys every freaking day. I'm talking about.
Yeah, but that's different though. That's different.
No, it's not different. It's exactly what it is.
It also comes down to your what you've experienced throughout your whole life and the mentality you have. You know, I feel like I have a CEO mentality, like really like cutthroat. This is what I want, and I'm going to go for it, and I don't care what I have to get through it. But at the same time, I wouldn't go far to hurt anybody or backstab anybody to hurt them. That I wouldn't do that. It took months for me before I had a fallout with Jason about a year, maybe 2 years ago, a year ago. I don't know, sometime before COVID. Now everything's before COVID. And it took time. You know, I saw therapists and I saw different things. I was reading different things. And it wasn't until I found out what brought me balance. And it was that personality, the CEO personality. Get what you want, do what you have to do, get what you want.
Yeah,
at the same time, do not burn any bridges, because at the same time, you may need those people in the future to be able to get you to the top.
Exactly.
How much did cocaine help with your rehabilitation?
Oh, bro, drug free, bro. Drug free.
Drug free, my ass. None
of that nonsense. Only CBD.
Only CBD. Only CBD.
But Prep House. But either way, so. No, hey, I was so angry though. By the way, bro, I was trying to sleep. I was tired. I was cold. I was miserable.
Like I said, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I was like, hey Jay, I'm like, Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to think. God dang it,
No,
bro.
see, he's saying it with a comical tone. You don't get it. Okay,
Oh, oh, man.
this man switched it off, and when he said it, okay, it was shut the fuck up.
So
But he put into it. He had like
I
a
did
lot
put-
of
No, no,
but he
but
actually the funny thing is that he stood quiet.
he did because you don't get it. It was an awkward moment, and I was giggling because it was so awkward. I was so confused. I was just like, where did that come from? And then, by the way, that same fucker right there kept on talking the rest of the night himself. Juan continued talking that night. Yeah, after telling him to shut up, all I,
I was thankful for the COVID shot that I got because it was maybe a
yeah,
week.
he's been blaming it on that. He's been blaming the
Yeah.
coach. Made him very
It's the
aggressive.
COVID shot, my anger. So yeah, that's exactly all that I
When
wanted to say.
you addressed the room and you read the room, and instead of just being nice about it, you went straight for the asshole, which is fine because again,
Assertive.
that's how things have to be nowadays. You can't just be nice about it because you're gonna sit there all day trying to. Oh, come on, guys, please, come on, guys, let's just stop, guys. Come on, guys, I'm just trying to sleep, please, please, please. No, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. You trying to be nice about this? It's like, oh, shut the fuck up. You're like, oh.
Yeah, that's
all
when
right,
that's when someone like explodes.
Yeah, I don't.
Loses their cool, loses their
I'm not
shit.
trying to get stabbed, bro. Not
Yeah,
in the middle
like,
of these
Exactly,
woods.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
So I
well,
agree.
before we wrap this up, let's get some final thoughts on this. We'll start with Juan, who gave us this fantastic topic.
This was a good
Final
topic.
thoughts, sir.
You know, like I said, seize the day. Just remember, don't burn any bridges as on your way there.
Manny.
Again, read the room, read the situation. Being nice does not always put you on top. Does not
Switch it on,
always.
switch it off.
Yeah, you got to learn how to turn it on, turn it off. I mean, that's just what it is.
Turn it off.
You know, that's it.
You
smell what the rock is cooking. Okay, brother.
Joe, final thoughts.
don't let society tell you how to act or how to be. Like I said, once you fall into that category of being a sheep, then that's it. You're over. It's going to be really hard to get yourself out of that mentality. So if you if you want to be the nice guy, if you really truly want to be the nice guy, and you're like, not you, Manny. I'm not going to say you because you're like the gray Jedi. You're like the balance. You like you're both.
No, he
Like
is
these
so,
nuts.
He's so on the light side. It's like
No, I
the
think
brightest
because
light. It's
I can
blinding.
tell. I can see that he can have
Disgusting.
like a really. I can
You know
tell
what it
that
is?
he could probably have like a really dark side to him.
No. But we all know. Hold on. We all have dark sides. We all do. You know,
pissed me off yet.
everybody has that. But Manny's. If you get Manny's dark side, you have to work for it. I mean, you really have to actively invest time and effort in getting that out of him. I could tell that already. It's so deep down that you have to earn it. Basically, you have to earn his dark side. If you get it, you damn well earned it. So
You worked for that shit.
for me, you know, it's I mean, you just gotta do something that I just don't find favorable.
That's that shit I don't like.
Behavior that I just don't find desirable. And now you're not gonna get my dark side, but you're gonna get my nothing side. It's just, you know, that's just how I've learned to adapt to
Mason has like a
the
dead
world that I
side.
live in. Huh?
No, nothing. Forget it.
What? What did you say? Man,
You're dead inside.
White people. But yeah. Yeah. Well, my final thoughts are I agree, and this is rare for me to say. I agree 101% with everything that Juan said in this. It's
rare.
It's very rare, but
This is maybe the third time you said it. So shut up.
I know, but that's
There
rare.
he goes. Shut the fuck up.
Three times out of 300 is still rare. But no, I agree completely because yeah, you know, it for me, and from what I've seen, it doesn't pay to be nice guy, nice girl, nice coworker. I didn't say be mean. I didn't say be disrespectful, but be that definition of nice. Whatever comes to your mind when you hear nice immediately, that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't pay. This world is not designed for nice people, you know, and unfortunately the ruthless do thrive. I'm not advocating to be ruthless, but what I am saying is that I'm reading the reality. You know, it's nothing. There's nothing wrong with saying a freezer is cold. So there's nothing wrong with saying this world is designed for the ruthless, and the more ruthless you can be, or as close as you can get to that, is the more you'll succeed, and the more you'll get by. And yeah, you will have to compromise some of the things that you believe in. You may have to compromise how you were raised, but that's the world we live in. And I don't know if my way is the right way, or if Manny holding true to himself, if that's the right way. It's all different perspectives and what's holding you there. But I appreciate and absolutely agree with Juan, but I also envy Manny's conviction, because I used to be that guy, saying, what, nothing's going to change me. I'm going to be the best guy I can be. And then 5-10 years later, I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to be considered a nice guy. So it all depends upon your experiences and your strength of character to determine your best course of action. So with that being said, thank you for tuning into Last of the Nice Guys podcast. I'm Jason.
I'm Joe.
Manny.
Special guest.
And I'm Juan.
And thank you for your time.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Peace.
The Last of the Nice Guys. Follow, like, and subscribe on Twitter and Instagram at Last Nice Guys, Facebook.com/Last Nice Guys, or email lastoftheniceguys@yahoo.com.